Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution. Monster on the mic, I feel like hip-hop then adopted me. You pussy niggas shook, you let them turn this to a mockery. I give a fuck about their recognition. I'm trying to spit the fucking truth, somebody get the message. These politics, they overstate the obvious. They shooting like Stojakovic, it's war on every continent. Deeper than you know, I'm what you hate if you the government. Young black with heart, I put a hex on the establishment. Niggas playing patty cake and I was trying to regulate. A lot of them I emulate, but none of them I demonstrate. Hip-hop will never need a eulogy. They give us 10%, they trying to take away gratuity. Work for what you want, I learned that shit from fucking Aubrey. And she ain't never lied, I told her this
Monday, baby. It's a Monday. How are you doing on this wonderful Monday? I hope you're having a fantastic day. It's the greatest Dave of all. Because you know you're going to get like 4 more Daves this week. If you like the Dave all over your face, neck, and chest, this is your favorite day of the week because it's kicking off Days of Dave. All over you, waves of Dave coming at you, arcing rows of Dave-jism. It's amazing, and hopefully you enjoy all of it. I appreciate you guys being here. Hopefully you're ready to rock and roll. Real talk. Thanks so much as always. Hey, big shout to the chat. Serafita, you know you are cool. Serafita, you make the boys drool. How you doing? Serafita Rose. Indrid Cole. Nixon Nax, who's always got it back. Me and Battle, we're victorious this weekend. We beat the fuck out some bitches. We'll talk about that later. Jada Take, Stormy L, Riveters here in the house. We're going to get to our coast in just a moment. Lilo C, Bonbon, You Gabe, Jake BB, all kinds of wonderful. Hey, there's a toxic Domin. I've heard a rumor about him that he rocks the microphone. How you doing, all you wonderful motherfuckers? And he's in the house. You know who else is in the house? Because it would be great if I was just here by myself. I mean, that would be enough for you guys, I know. However, you get more. You get so much more than just me. And thank God for that, because I'm a bargain. Trust me. These two, I've got the Xylee Star, the people. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Lady and gentleman.
What's going on?
Not much. Nice weekend. Ready to get into the groove of the week. You know, it's an exciting time of the year. Big birthdays coming up. My daughter's, mine. WrestleMania. All this crazy cool stuff happening. This is a fun time of year. We're ramping up in the YouTube. We're going big. We're going hard. We're kicking ass, taking names, and I'm full of piss and vinegar. In fact, it's not. It's just a lot of weed and sugar, probably. How you doing?
I hope you have more energy than me. I'm tired. I didn't get to bed until like right after noon.
I've been up early. I got up really early today, but other than that, I mean, I got good rest. I feel good. Yeah. But, you know, I'm pretty tired too. But I can fake it like no one's business.
I can't fake it tonight. It's horrible. It's like when I leave here, I have a recording for the broadcast. We got 2 more contestants tonight. And I'm tired. I stayed up all night trying to edit. This is the reason why I have an editor. I don't know why I didn't give it to her, but I edited the video to put out on my channel. And yeah, I'm tired.
Hey, you should definitely use the editor. It's smart.
Yeah.
Smart move.
Yeah. You would think so. Yeah.
It would be a good move. Hey, tell the kids to go ahead and hit the like button if they haven't done so already.
Heck yeah. Hit that like button, people.
Yeah, geez.
We got 68 people and only 15 likes. What?
Yeah.
What? The math's not mathing.
It's not mathing. And you know what? You're not retweeting. So get the retweeting flowing and I'll be much happier. Hey, there's a slightly, possibly little bit late people in the house. And look at that beautiful new graphic that we got. What? You were I think you were like 30 seconds late.
Yes, I told him he was 30 seconds away from getting his pay doc.
You were in a lot of trouble, sir. Xylee had enough of your shenanigans.
Yep.
Look.
I was okay with it personally, but Xylee, not having it.
I get a pass tonight.
You get the pass? All right. What pass?
I get a pass.
Old person's pass? Did you have prostate problems?
It's my wife's birthday, and so I was finishing up a birthday dinner for her.
Why are you even here? You could have had the night off. What's the matter with you?
We could have found somebody.
Yeah.
Because, Dave, I'm committed to my commitment to you.
Oh.
Well, happy birthday to Mrs. Riveter.
Nah, suck it. She's second to Dave. Yeah. Now, happy birthday.
Dave,
No.
be nice.
I took her out to dinner. I took her out to dinner last weekend.
She's going to get the
birthday,
song.
so.
You know, she's worthy of the song.
Oh,
I got to give it.
of course.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, the mighty Mrs. Riv. Keep that son of a bitch PeePaw in line. Happy birthday. I said happy birthday. Hit me one more time with that. Happy birthday to you. You sexy at whatever age you are.
Happy
She's
birthday.
sweet 16 and never been kissed.
Yes. Sweet, innocent
People
virgin.
at your age, you don't want to say she's 16, okay? Just saying.
Yeah, no, why would you pick that?
It's
age?
2023.
Wait a minute,
You
wait a minute.
can't get away with saying that anymore.
in
There,
the South,
people.
you can't.
Peepaw
In
just
South, you
add
can't.
another P to his name. Is he Peepaw Predator?
He's PP.
He's triple P. Maybe quadruple P.
P-Cube, baby.
Peepaw,
P-Cube.
Peepaw Predator pedophile. Like, what the fuck is going on? 16. Why'd you pick 16?
Oh, God.
She's
Because
16,
that's,
Dave, and
that's-
innocent and with an unbroken hymen sitting there in her white Christian dress. You fucking creep.
Oh, my God.
Isn't there a song about, I don't know. Anyway.
What song? Young girl, get out of my bed. No, that's not the lyric. You fucking creep. There's a lot of weird, bad songs about fucking underage fucking.
There is all throughout history.
Yeah.
It
too.
really is.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
and the
it is.
glorified. Yeah, with all the songs that have been taken down. Like, look, maybe I'm wrong, but my Sharona gives me the fucking douche chills, man. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know if those lyrics mean what they mean. But when I hear those lyrics, I always get it up for the touch of the younger kind. I'm like, what is going on?
Well, you remember all those R&B songs in like early 90s talking about a tenderoni? That's what a tenderoni was.
Oh my God,
it's an
seriously?
underage girl. Yes, a tenderoni is an underage girl. Yes.
Edge of 17,
Wow.
Mrs. Robinson. But Mrs. Robinson is woman to man. That's acceptable.
Yeah, it's
Is it,
still
though?
wrong.
Sure, it's a high
still
five worthy
wrong.
situation. You know, it's a goddamn double standard. Shit, South Park has shown us that long ago. Maggie May, yeah, Maggie May is good. But that was a good, that's another one that you don't mind as much. That one you don't mind as much. It's fine.
And then
Rod
all
Stewart.
the rock star, well, actually all the musicians, you can't even really say rock stars, that married really young
they're all
girls
creeps.
or
All the
their
guys are creeps.
groupies were 16. Yeah.
Those are all creeps. Like the Steven Tyler thing. Like that,
Yup.
like the Steven Tyler thing's probably one of the more fucked up ones because it was released so long ago. And if you're wondering by whom, well, by Steven Tyler.
Yep.
He wrote a book and he talked about gaining custody of this girl and transporting her over fucking state lines and shit. It was bad. It's bad. It's bad.
And
She's taking a piece
don't forget,
of
who
his
was
ass
it?
now.
Who was it? Was it? Which one was it that sang the song? It was about JFK's daughter, Caroline, Sweet Caroline.
What? Wait. That was about Caroline. Wait a minute. I didn't know that.
Yes.
Neil Diamond was singing
Yes.
about a fucking
Yes.
Kennedy.
Yes,
And got away with it?
Sweet.
Yes.
Celebrated in Boston. Wait,
Yes.
that song is sung at every Red Sox game. Wait, I have a hard
Yes.
time on that one. To reaching out.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking up right now.
Touching me.
Check
Touching
me,
you.
check PeePaw on it. But I'm pretty sure I read an article about that where it was talking about he confirmed it was about Caroline.
Fuck Kennedy's. Bop, bop, bop. I fingered Caroline real good. So good. So good. so
Okay,
good.
actually, though it
Is
was
it
always
true?
believed that Neil Diamond's 1969 anthem, Sweet Caroline, was about the daughter of late President J.F. Kennedy, he initially revealed that the woman behind the song was his wife at the time.
Thank Christ. Thank fucking Christ. My God. Do you know how bad
stand
it would be if
corrected.
that was about a fucking Kennedy? No, it's
I
okay.
stand correct.
It happens,
Well,
people. I had
I
one the
will
other
say
day.
this. I will say if it really was about Caroline Kennedy, I don't think Neil Diamond would have stuck around very long.
Right. And I just,
Just
the
saying.
only reason why I cast doubt is because that song is sung in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a Kennedy
Where
place.
the Kennedys are from.
Kind of a Kennedy place. Just a little bit. And I did like that.
They own that town.
Slightly. But there are countless songs in the annals of history where they're fucking kids. It's not good. It's bad. It's a bad situation. But I find it odd, though. It's just all the other things that gets canceled and stuff. They haven't gone after. Those songs are still played every day. I don't have a problem with them because separate art from artist and all that type of shit. I'll listen to the songs. Unfortunately, I'm just like, I'm a little pretty one.
Remember the rock classic, She's My Cherry Pie?
Oh, yeah. But
One of us.
We can't go by the video.
You're right. It's fucked up, too, because it's like he's fucking her in her dad's house
Good
and
makes
shit.
a grown man cry.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. And swing it so hard, forgot to lock the door. And then why would he be scared of a 6'4" daddy? No, not good. Not good. But that, you know what? No, to be fair, the 80s, that's the slimiest of all rock stars. Like those 80s metal bands, I think those are the
cocaine,
come on,
baby,
man.
cocaine.
Come
cocaine.
on, man.
Hang on.
Cocaine.
Hang on.
What era? What era slimier than those 80s fucking hair metal?
No, I have to agree with him.
50s?
Why, Jerry Lee Lewis? Are you gonna fucking throw Jerry Lee Lewis in there?
Do you know how many songs that was straight up talking about, young girl, get out of my yeah.
Well, no, okay. If you think about it, it's actually throughout history of music.
Yes.
There's always
There
been
you
young
go.
women. But the only reason why I would say 80s was the slimiest because that's when you inserted cocaine.
Well, not only that,
And it was about indulgence. It was about partying. That's all the 80s were.
and it's worse for another reason too. I don't know if you guys know math or not, but the 80s came after the 50s, and that means the 80s watched the 50s and said, you know what, we could do it better.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer, 50s. I got something for you. And the 70s transferring into the 80s. It's not good. It's not good. Look, here's the reality. Entertainment in general, and I heard this on, I don't like to fucking quote Rick and Morty on stuff like this, but there's something so profound hit me. You know, the creatives, the entertainment people, all those, that creativity is akin to a mental illness. And it's why so many creatives are like depressed and all these other fucking mental illnesses that come with it. It's just like there's something wrong. There's something fucking wrong. And you look through history and entertainment, and it's littered with kid fucking. It's littered with fucking power dynamic. It's littered with this shit. Rapes and murders and fucking cover-ups. Littered. Remember, and I'm talking all entertainment. If you want to go even fucking grimier, we go circus and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
But hell, go to the modern day circus. Go to wrestling. Vince McMahon, fucking in the early 80s, the mid 80s, whatever it was. Jimmy Superfly Snuka kills a fucking woman. Kills a woman in his hotel room. Fucking Vince walks into the police station with a briefcase, allegedly. He walks out of the fucking police station without said briefcase and with Jimmy Superfly fucking Snuka. That's all I'm saying. Allegedly. And Jimmy Snuka died on the fucking trial finally. You know, like they tried to get him at the end of his life, and they put him up there as a fucking vegetable. He's like, and they're like, yeah, you committed murder. He's like, no fucking clue. And they let him off because he was gonna die anyway. It's like, fuck, man. It's scummy. It's a scummy industry. No, it's not all right. But you know what? The quote entertainment song, no, it's not right, but it's okay. I'm going to make it anyway. I don't know. Lock the door behind you, leave the keys. Motherfucker, I will never get on my knees. All right, sorry. Hi, Xylee.
Hi.
Yeah. I had a lot of things to say there. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm with it. I agree with you. I'm right there with you, buddy.
That show. Oh, hi, PeePaw. Are you horny? Oh, is that Stephen
Damn,
Amell?
PeePaw.
That's Stephen Amell's account.
Yep. This is Stephen Amell.
What's Stephen Amell doing besides, thirst trap?
People, why you always got half naked women up here when I'm here? I'm just saying.
He has good taste.
Because I'm a man.
Yeah. He has a penis.
Wait a minute. On the mighty Mrs. Ribs' birthday, we are looking at half naked women.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Whatever he's doing is working, Xylee. He's been married for like 92 years.
That's true.
Yeah, this motherfucker's got it down. So if this is acceptable in the PeePaw household, I think he's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and see this. I'm sure it's a work of art. PeePaw would never lead us astray.
It is never.
That's why I love Nestle Crunch.
Ooh.
I can't really explain why, but that hurt my feelings.
What is going on with Arrow? He's not as snack like.
I don't know.
Xylee, still a snack? Would you have a bite?
Who?
Stephen Amell.
Stephen Amell.
No.
No? Oh, you're not an Arrow fan?
I don't know who that is.
You just saw him on screen.
Yeah, he's not. Well, from the looks of him, he ain't my type.
Well, I'm just saying he was a thirst trap on Arrow. He did this thing called the Salmon Ladder. Got a lot of girls.
Wait, what's Arrow? What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what's Arrow? Have you not watched any of the CW shows? The Arrow, Flash,
no,
Supergirl?
I haven't, to be honest with you.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh, baby girl. You're missing out on some good TV. Not only are you missing out some good TV, you're like us who have been in this Arrowverse and Flashverse for so long, we may be getting a huge payoff because there's a huge rumor that Ezra is like days away from officially being replaced by Grant Gustin. Like they're finally going to bring in Grant Gustin. Apparently, that's the big rumor. James Gunn wants fucking Grant hard.
I pretty much stopped watching CW when I stopped having cable, and that was years ago. So
you got to get on. Like if you just want some good TV, honestly, just watch The Flash. It's good. This season, it's the final season so far. I'm like, nah. But an Arrow was amazing. But I'm just saying, bring a change of fucking underwear.
That's not. He's not my type.
No?
I like my men husky. I like him husky.
He's got to have some. Well, that doesn't. Wow.
I
mean,
gotta
that
have a
almost does
belly.
something for me.
Listen, listen. This is a good-looking man,
a
damn good-looking man. Yes, he's a beautiful man, and I get that, and I understand that, and God created him, and we can sit here and admire what God created.
But you like the flats and flows.
I like the dudes that look like they see a tree, going, I don't want that tree there, and they can just walk up to the tree and pick the damn thing up and then throw it. That's what I like.
The prototypical Dead on Dave model. I see. That's good.
Yes.
Lumberjacky, beefy.
Yes.
Bold.
I like lumberjacky, beefy, the beards.
I'm probably too short for you, to be fucking honest. Although I get told that I stand taller than my actual height.
So what does that mean?
I don't know. Everyone
Google,
thinks I'm taller than I am. What's that, people?
What people?
I
said, according to Google, he's 6'1".
Who's Stephen Amell? That's tall.
That's not bad.
Yeah. But he needs to add 25 pounds and grow out a longer beard, is what Xylie's saying.
Yeah.
Well.
Listen,
okay.
I want my man to be able to keep me warm at night and also save me in a zombie apocalypse. Okay, there's two requirements.
Nixie, since when have you been a big Flash guy? I'm not a big Flash guy, but I watched the Flash. I stopped after
You
season
can't do that.
5.
He don't have enough fat on his body.
But I watched
to
a
do
lot
that.
of Flash. A lot of the Flash. I like the Flash. Yeah. And the rest
like
of
my
the
men with
fucking
insulation.
DC verse. Sorry, I'm arguing with Nixie. I apologize.
Stop arguing with Nixie.
No, it's like goddamn. I like the Flash. I'm not allowed to like the Flash.
Oh God, this is so dumb. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know, I'm dumb.
Bless his heart. Not you.
Oh no, this is beautiful.
What PeePaw just has up here.
No, this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Have you seen this, Dave?
Yes. This is a beautiful work of art. This is trolling to the umpteenth fucking degree. This is like that next level trolling shit. Is it fucked up? Yes. Yes, it is. Do I cry for Aiden? No. My tear ducts are dry. Most likely just very much like the women's vaginas that are around Aiden Ross. Dry. Play. Look at the face.
I might have been joking, bro. That shit is just too far, bro.
It is too far. There's no question.
All shit aside, that shit is way too fucking far, bro.
I agree.
Y'all literally just went too fucking far with that one, bro. That's not even funny, bro. Y'all just literally
That's where you're
showed
wrong.
me my
It is
naked
funny.
sister
Yes, they did.
with nut on her back, bro.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That shit is too far.
It is. You're right. The only thing you're wrong about is that it is indeed funny. It's funny. It's funny if it happened to anybody. Is it fucked up? Absolutely goddamn Lily. Xylee?
Aiden should know by now. Don't go watching what your audience wants you to watch.
No.
Don't do it.
So
They've
wait.
already caught him several times, and he I hope he learns now.
So wait, I didn't have context of this story. Someone sent him that link and he clicked on it?
Yeah, he's in his Discord and he's clicking.
He got what he got. No, okay. So we have a story time now that I'm sure people knew was coming once we started down this line. So I was once stupid enough and naive enough, and I didn't have a huge audience. This is when a few years ago in the summer of COVID, or around that time, where we were in a nice pocket of growth. I had the very smart idea to use this new integration where you can allow your viewers to donate and then send a video to you. And for a donation. And like it's checked through the fucking thing, so everything should be copacetic, right?
Yeah.
I even put the sensitivity up high. You know, almost as a fucking challenge, I guess. A beacon to people, to sick, deranged, disgusting reprobates. You know, people like PeePaw, who comes and starts donating with reckless abandon, not even all that much, if I might fucking add, and he starts sending me some of the most mentally scarring, life-altering, horrific fucking shit you can send another man. What?
What are you talking about?
Want to see my pecker?
No.
Yeah, I know.
You want to see my pecker?
Want to see my pecker? Fucking piece of shit. And he tormented me. So, sorry, Aiden. Not goddamn one fucking tear. Look, I have been subjected to a lot of stuff. I am very... people, I guess it's fair to say I'm neurotic. I'm a little nervous when it comes to online. I've been trolled a few times into thinking I was being hacked somehow live on the air. It's happened. But, you know what doesn't happen to me on the air? That. I don't see my sister with nut on her back live on the air.
True.
Why? Because I've learned lessons. And you got to be smarter than your audience. And luckily, I've been smarter than most of them.
Well, Aiden, see, here's the problem with the sentence you just said. You said the word smart, and Aiden Ross is not.
No,
so
he's painfully dumb. But it's almost willful stupidity at this point. Because, like, you don't have to be smart to know not to touch a fucking hot stove. You don't have to be a genius to not stick your dick in an electrical socket. This dude, he doesn't care. He's like, man, I'll be fine.
Although I'm waiting for that story with Aiden Ross any day now.
Fucking electrical socket? Probably can fit.
Probably
can fit. He better hope a goddamn pube doesn't go into the other one, you know, and just zap. Bad. Fucking short out his pubic holes. It'd be terrible for him. But then it would mean he wouldn't procreate, and that would be fucking boss. What else we got there, peepers? You got an opinion on that, Mr. Paw?
Stupid is as stupid does.
Yeah. What do you guys think in the chat? You feel a little bit different? Does Aiden deserve our sympathy and or tears, or should we be drinking a big cup of haterade? Let me know. What's this? This looks like a professional razzler.
This is MattPitt's future girlfriend.
Oh, really? Has she got a retractable leg?
Something.
From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh,
what? No.
it disgusted
What
me.
is this?
I
gotta be
craved
like a
the
movie or
strength
something.
and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine.
I think she's actually an
Your
amputee.
mind cling to your flesh, as if it will not decay
not okay.
and fail you.
Why? This is not okay.
One day the crude biomass that
We're
you
fucking
hold
with too much, guys.
will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you.
Oh my god. If she goes erect, I'm out. This is not
But
good.
I am already saved.
The lighting is not helping.
Machine is
Oh my god!
Oh, she's doing like a model. You see she's holding herself up.
Oh. Man.
That's
was
pretty.
intense.
It's kind of dope though.
For what? What would be the purpose of that? Aside from Halloween, what would be the
For
point?
like a scary movie or something. I don't know.
I think it's a prosthetic. I think that this is like some sort of like war thing. I think she's going to go on the combat field and start murdering people. What if this is like RoboCop situation? She's on the streets patrolling and she starts fucking people with those little tentacle things on her knee.
But wouldn't that mean that the military would become more inclusive then and let amputees in if they can do that?
You said become.
I hate you.
And you know what? You're right. Robots need to come into the military. I said come. Fuck that shit. We don't need robots. I'm kind of a little nervous of the robot apocalypse. Is it weird that I'm more worried about the robot apocalypse than I am the zombie apocalypse?
Yeah. No, it's not. Because I already don't like this AI shit.
No.
Not gonna lie.
Now, if that was cosplay, I'm totally okay with it.
I think it was,
Okay,
to
then I'm
be
okay.
honest.
But
Yeah, I really believe it is.
I'm just saying
It looks like it was for like an ad because the way she was holding herself up, it's like it's not really functional, but and makeup on and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it was just
because if not, we're all fucked. Because she looked like some sort of robotic thing that somehow found its way into the Silent Hill world.
Yeah,
it's not good. She's terrifying, scary. I'm not desensitized enough, I guess. PeePaw, are you ready for the robot apocalypse?
Bring it on.
Okay, what else we got?
So let's get into the meat and taters.
Yeah, I love meat and taters.
Froggy Fresh, old creator, originally started out at Krispy Kreme, right? When he first started his online rap career.
I heard you say that. I didn't. I heard of Krispy Kreme in the past. People have asked me about it. I know that. I knew that name. I didn't even know Froggy Fresh. I have been following the story of his boxing journey because every time that I see a video of him, he's like climbing up a tree or flipping off a fucking roof or something. He's training like a savage. He looks like he might be having sex with a kangaroo at some point. I mean, this dude fucking goes hard. I'm all about it. And then, I was like, okay, he's going to fight Chris Ray-Gun, who I've interviewed. So I was like, okay, I wouldn't mind seeing somebody punch Chris Ray-Gun in the face. It's the only episode of Catch 33 that didn't air. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Not that I have anything against Chris Ray-Gun. I just wouldn't mind. There's a lot of people I think could use a good punching. He's just one of them. So I was excited for this. And Creator Clash, as you guys know, is the second one of its kind where they're going to go ahead and do the for charity type stuff. But we know that iDubbbz and Anissa have talked about in the past about being sensitive, butthurt babies, which absolutely makes no sense to me. But what the fuck ever. They don't want to sell their fights that way. Okie dokie. So for the most part, this has been controversy free, this entire build up to Creators Clash 2. And I think the build has been better than the first. Maybe not too much, but better than the first. Because the first build up got shit on. Shit on.
Well, there was no build up.
None.
There was no build up last time. Yeah.
But the only build there was controversy, and it involves Sam Hyde. So and now maybe that might even be rearing its head again. But apparently what happened here, there was a joke made. The joke was, now correct me if I'm wrong, this was the joke. Mm-hmm. If he loses to Chris Ray-Gun, he will sign up for Anissa's OnlyFans.
Right.
That's the joke, right?
Right.
That was the joke, yeah.
And what happened after that, people?
So what happened after that was Anissa's mom took to Twitter, and she had some things to say to Froggy Fresh. She said one of the, of course, here's the thing, we don't have like all of it. We just have this like one little thing that Froggy Fresh has snipped or whatever here for us. Mm-hmm. But one of the things that she was a reply to Anissa, her daughter, says, hope it's about replacing the imp. But remember, they're all about inclusivity and a place of welcoming.
It makes no sense. Like it's illogical that she would actually hurl insults knowing that she's making this happen or she's having some sort of influence allegedly. Yes. Allegedly, there's some sort of influence as to why he's been removed, and we can all infer, may come up to your own fucking mind, but the evidence seems to be pointed at this joke and at these statements. Doesn't make a lot of sense. And if it just ended there, it would be a story. But it does not end there. PeePaw?
Nope. She goes on to say he wouldn't even have the fight if it was not for her. And this was in reply to Keemstar, actually. Yeah. Saying, that's why numbnuts. So she calls Keemstar numbnuts, which, okay, whatever.
That's not the worst thing Keem's been called.
No, not at all.
But it is stupid for the mother to be mudslinging when she is
No, I agree. 100%. The mother should have stayed the hell out of it. Her daughter is grown. Her daughter is a public figure. We don't need your input, Mom. I mean, if it was my mom, I would have got on the phone so quick and told her, shut the hell up and delete it. Shit.
Don't you like money, Mom? Don't you like the house I bought you? Come on, shut the fuck up.
Exactly. No. If that was my mother, I would have been on the phone so quick.
Yeah, right? My God. And then the funny thing is, it's good. The funny thing is to me, this is coming off the heels of the iDubbbz controversy where he went on the podcast and he's talking about basically he's shitting on his entire past, which honestly doesn't make sense to me. And I want to say two things about both of these people really quick. I've never been a huge iDubbbz fan. I haven't. However, I feel as a comedian, he once upon a time said some very important shit. I don't agree with the shit that he did in which he said to fucking make a point. I'll never fucking agree with that. However, the points of it's either all okay or none of it's okay. I fuck with things like that because there's so many of these traps where people use what bothers them to get you to shut the fuck up. There's just so many on the internet, and you have to draw a line on that if you want to be able to talk. So principally, I like that he said that. And it bothers me that he walks it back after he gains some muscle mass, gets some fucking pussy, and gets a bunch of tattoos. It just doesn't, jive. It's almost like toxic alpha male mentality to turn your back like that and fucking shit on the people that helped you get to where you were. But that's my iDubbbz criticism. Anissa's a little different. You see, I actually liked Anissa. This is a story. This is a deep cut story. Catch 33 days. I actually tried to get Anissa on Catch 33. I was very fucking close, as a matter of fact. I talked to Anissa in the DMs. And her and I think we had a nice chat. A couple of nice chats. Long, lengthy chats. Got to know her a little bit. A little. Not a lot. Learned a little about her background. Learned a little bit about her father. Learned a little bit how she grew up in Canada. She was an athlete. There were some cool things I liked about her. I thought she was funny in some of the Chris Ray Gun videos. I thought she was interesting. This was at the beginning of the iDubbbz relationship. And then out of nowhere, she mentioned something about Ian. Figuring out who I was or Catch 33 or something. I can't remember what the exact words were, but we were talking about her coming on, and then she said something about Ian, and then the conversation stopped, and I never spoke to her again. And it was very fucking weird. And then from that day forward, iDubbbz became more reclusive, and Anissa's behavior changed. She went through a lot of fucking changes and transformations. Her body, her style, everything changed about her, and then iDubbbz would soon follow suit. And there's nothing wrong with that. Discovery and boundaries and limits. It's awesome. I love relationships like that. Fucking go for it. Make each other better. Grow. All that cool shit. Great. But Yoko Ono is still Yoko fucking Ono at the end of goddamn day. I don't care how good a poetry may have come out of this situation. I didn't think you could make iDubbbz worse, but apparently iDubbbz is worse.
I actually have a question about that. Now, I've asked people, okay, what's the problem with changing? Because, and then they explained to me, it wasn't the fact that he changed, because you can change over time. Sure. But the way people are describing it to me, it's like he changed overnight. Yeah. And then shit on everybody who followed him. Well, see, that's the way it's being explained to me.
The perception might be over time, but I can tell you that it was not. At least it wasn't on people's minds, because Tommy sniffed out early. He felt that she didn't come on because Ian didn't like what we were doing. He didn't like people. He didn't like fucking Clown that much. He didn't like Tommy that much. He didn't like the connection that Tommy had with Keem, whatever the case may be. I just remember Tommy knowing or feeling that was the reason why.
Have Keem and iDubbbz always hated each other?
I don't know if always, but I know for a while.
Okay.
It's funny, Joe. Now, if I could ask iDubbbz questions, if I could have him on, and I don't know how far that guy went in his interviews, but where does iDubbbz stand with all of his former team? We're talking about iDubbbz's past. Do we forget who he ran with? I mean,
who did he run with?
He ran with arguably the most offensive fucking group in the history of goddamn the internet. And not only that, most of them are still going and doing what they're doing today. Now, the most obvious and the most famous of that group was Filthy Frank. Filthy Frank, who would then become Joji, who is doing his music thing and transformed and all of that.
Whoa, really?
The group is better than that. Now, the people that are still going today, they created a podcast, or a show rather, called Cold Ones. And that show consists of Anything for Views, Chad, who we've warred with and gone to fucking war with. And actually, he's been a guest a couple of times on the Twitch. And Max Mofo, these guys made career, and Ethan fucking Klein. There's so many people in this group that ran with that. All they did was push lines. It wasn't just iDubbbz who created that culture. It was the entire fucking group. And honestly, they're just a group that exists now. These groups have always existed, whether it be Saturday Night Rebels of Adam Sandler and David Spade, Chris Farley, whether you go back into the 80s and fucking the Eddie Murphys and Steve Martins and Chevy Chases, go into the 70s and 60s, the Rickles. This exists. Entertainment pushes boundaries. It's what they fucking do. The point is to be unapologetic about it, because once you do, you lose the core, you lose the audience, you lose the message. Sorry, man, that one got me going. Oh, God, but that's the group
I can tell.
side.
My God.
That group, man. And I don't even like most of those motherfuckers, although I adore Max Mofo. Adore Max Mofo. But these were talented people by a lot of people's standards. Before Ethan became a piece of shit, a lot of people thought he was fucking very talented. Oddly enough, I wasn't one of them. I never liked the motherfucker. Max Mofa, very talented. Chad, willing to fucking do anything. iDubbbz, incredible video maker. Douchebag supreme in whatever iteration, skinny virgin or alpha tough guy boxing face Anissa fucker. Whatever the case may be, he's still a dick supreme. Oh, God, that felt good. My nipples are hard, Xylee. How are yours?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
I'm doing great.
Good. Nice to know. PeePaw, take us further into this fuckhole. Oh,
Okay,
and $5
so the news...
from Anonymous. Sorry. Hair cake
I'm
watch
sorry.
party with Xylee. Sorry.
Yeah. So anyway, so the news drops that Froggy Fresh has been dropped from Creator Crash 2. There is great outcry in the community because, like I said, Froggy Fresh is old school, right? I'm talking old school, and he's well known and beloved on YouTube. Right. And so people start coming up. Keemstar fires up a Twitter space. He had over 4,000 people listening to this and engaging in this Twitter space. He had people there like Mudahar, Gideon, Harley called in.
Huge.
Sam
Harley.
Hyde
No one will
called
forget
in.
Harley. Sam Hyde called in? I didn't know he called in.
Yeah.
There's Deaf Noodles in there?
Deaf Noodles was even watching.
Hey, I want some of this.
Augie was there. Willie Mack even spoke at one point in time.
The Willie Man.
Now, if you guys, in the chat, if you guys missed this perchance, Nicholas Dioro has the entire thing. He has uploaded to his YouTube channel. It's like 2.5 hours long. If you want to go hear it, I encourage you to go listen to it. Harley was in there trying to defend the event. He was, because of the fundraiser part of it, that aspect, the charitable side of it. And
apparently he stuck his foot in his mouth a whole bunch.
Yeah, he kind of really did, in my opinion. Because if it was all about money and whatever, Gideon came in and said, listen, if it's all about money and it's about charity, if that's what it's really all about, I've got $100,000 that I will donate. Put Froggy Fresh back on the card.
Gideon is a gangster, man. He doesn't give a fuck.
He don't play.
No.
Yeah. He's still not on the card.
No. And then I believe that's been up since then.
Well, yeah.
According
Sam Hyde. So Sam Hyde came out and said, listen, so Dad, and I don't know if you know who Dad is, but this is Dad. He was on the first Creator Clash, right?
Yeah.
He opened his mouth and said some stuff. The tweet is now subsequently gone. I went to go pull it, but Augie was the one that had it, and now Augie's Twitter account is suspended.
Oh, shit.
Again.
Oh, really? Augie got again, huh? Fuck, man.
Yeah, I got again. So anyway, so Sam Hyde said, listen, he threw a challenge out to Dad, to this, this guy, Nathan Barnett, says, listen, I'll drop 70 pounds and I will donate $100,000 to the charitable. So now we're up to like $200,000 here, right? That's a big chunk of change.
Talking a lot of money.
Yeah. So Dad's like, no. So listen, he goes, fine, I'll do $250,000 cash and his GT3 RS, right? That's $500,000. He says, I'll give up my Funkos, whatever you want.
This is the problem with the whole leaning on the charity thing for boxing entertainment events that are going beyond a one-off. That's the problem with this, because the leverage that can be used against it. Look, if you want to give a portion of your proceeds to fucking charity, well, then promote the fucking event as much as humanly possible to make enough money to make it worth it to donate to charity. But when you're leaning on the charity aspect and then removing people because of your hurt fucking feelings and emotions and ego, well, then I think that you have a conflict. And you start, because what are you operating as? Are you operating as a nonprofit? Are you a profit? Are you, well, like, what are you? Now we have to start asking these questions because you're acting sketch, you know?
Yep.
Like, this is your doing. This is your fault, your fucking choices, and it's quite fucking annoying. Like, honestly, they had a chance with this one. I was going to watch this one. Xylee, I know you in sports, but there was some compelling on this one, don't you think?
Yeah, I was going to watch it with a friend of mine who was going to get it.
There you go.
I don't know if they're going to get it now, though.
No, so. I'm not. No interest at all. And I saw PeePaw Virtue Signal on stream earlier. That was pretty nice.
Nope.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't virtue
signal.
Did.
You know what he did?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, he absolutely
did.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's a good one, but you absolutely did. Let me tell you what PeePaw did.
Absolutely did.
So PeePaw was on stream, right? And he didn't know I was even watching. He was on stream and he was talking about the whole situation. He goes, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do because I don't think any of this is right. Oh, no, shit. Hold on one second. Uno momento. Shit. I got to take this fucking phone call. Shit.
All right, so I'll tell you what I did.
Tell him
since
what you
he's
did.
got.
I'll be right back. Tell him what you did.
All right. So there was people putting out there, you know, if you were like people getting refunds or whatever, Froggy Fresh said give to a charity that helped children, right? And so I said, fine. I had every intentions of buying the pay-per-view because I wanted to watch Froggy Fresh box. So since that's not an option, I said, fine. So I donated to St. Jude's Children's Charity because I know that's a reputable.
I'm back. I can tell the story now. Hold on. Because it's way better when I tell it. So this motherfucker's going on. He's telling some great stuff about the Froggy Fresh thing, and he's like, don't buy the show and all this. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I
didn't say not buy it.
He was like, you shouldn't buy it because I'm not going to buy it. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on St. Jude's right now, and I'm going to donate $50. And if that wasn't enough, motherfucker pulls it up and shows himself doing it.
Yep.
Like, what a douchebag.
Okay.
What a manipulative cut. Like, I love it, and I'm all for it. Like, make them feel terrible. Make every one of these fuckers who bought that event feel terrible. Stick it in.
How many times have people said, I'm going to donate to charity, and then they don't get, because they don't prove? Fuck that. I'm proving this shit. When I say I do something, I do it.
Well,
right there and there, I do it.
Okay, there's two things to this. There's two things to this. One, it's a great clip to send to them to show them, listen, I was going to buy your pay-per-view, but I'm not now, so F off. I sent my money somewhere else. But two, it is a virtue signal because, quite honestly, if you donate, you don't have to tell people.
Yeah, you fucking altruistic douche nozzle.
But I think it's a great clip.
Beautiful.
I hope somebody clips it, and I hope they see it.
Hey guys, how you doing, man? Let me tell you, these charities need your support. And this fucker's one of those who constantly gives to St. Jude's and shit. He makes me fucking sick. He really does. And
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah,
fucking
you
St.
bleeding
Jude's
heart.
supporting son of a bitch. That's all you do.
bleeding heart.
Yeah, make me sick.
But listen, but hang on. I didn't say. I just said, I'm a firm believer, right?
Yeah.
That if I understand not everybody has money to donate and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you're gonna make them feel bad anyway.
No.
Yeah.
But
Flex
there's
them.
things that they can do in their community, like they can go volunteer at a food bank, or a soup kitchen,
I
or
agree.
things like that. There's lots of,
Pick up trash in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
There's lots of different ways that you can impact the people around you that need help without you
Absolutely.
giving monetarily. And that's what I told I said, if you're feeling shitty about yourself, go out and do something for somebody else. Get your focus off you, put it on somebody else. And I'm serious, you'll be amazed how much better you will feel.
So at what point
afterwards.
does that include torturing people on the internet and stirring up things?
Every
being a
damn
stir?
day at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time in the morning.
Being a
I
big
know that's right,
stir.
people.
Fucking
You couldn't
people.
see it, but I was working that head when I said it.
I bet you fucking were.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny is that people talking about actually helping and stuff. This is the easiest thing, and it's kind of beat up in my head from Nickelodeon, The Big Help, and things like that I grew up watching that people probably don't even fucking remember. You know what you can do if you really want to make a difference? Don't virtue signal like PeePaw and donate $50 live on stream.
Yeah.
Donate the $50 off stream, and then walk around your block and pick up all the trash. Pick up all Willie
people because he's publicly donating
God,
charity.
here we go, Willie.
He was virtue signaling, Willie.
If you don't want to do it, then nobody should know. Well, how about you donate a fucking charity, you cheap
You don't know that I didn't.
All right, how about
you don't know that I didn't. You'll never know if I did or didn't. I do.
I know you
things.
didn't.
You don't know.
I know you
that.
did because you didn't show anything.
Know that.
Mr. Beast makes videos out of it, so he'll do it more often. All right,
Mr. Beast does it because he
PeePaw's at least
influences.
setting an example out there. You know,
No,
the rest of you guys.
he was lecturing
PeePaw,
on a
don't ever let
soapbox.
these rats talk you down. All right, PeePaw.
Thank you, Willie. I appreciate it.
I got you, bro.
Okay, William.
Hi,
Listen.
William.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to calm down.
Yeah, right?
Nobody's bullying PeePaw, okay? Believe me, he talks shit on us all the fucking time.
You
He
deserved
deserves
it,
every
I'm
now.
sure.
Why
He
couldn't he just
deserves it
donate?
every now and then
Why
too.
couldn't he just donate?
Okay.
He could have just donated. Instead, he had to fucking lecture
Oh,
everybody.
because he's
and
setting an
cry.
example, Dave. He's
Nah, I
showing
don't
that
know
he's
if that's
not
what
all talk. All
And
right.
people know he's not talking. Look, PeePaw has taken on the biggest charity case on the internet. Me. This motherfucker's bought half my goddamn setup. He's the true real deal Holyfield in this motherfucker. And I'll bite his ear.
We love PeePaw. We only
PeePaw.
pick on them. We love
Oh,
PeePaw. I would
we
fight
know that.
anybody over PeePaw.
I'm making him better.
Well-
You're the one who taught me how to bully. I learned it from you, Willie.
True, Willie. That's all you
Good.
do is run around
learned it
bullying.
from you.
Good. Yeah, I do like bullying people.
Congratulations
Hey.
on another successful video in your Sneeko series.
Exactly.
Oh,
Thank
dude,
you
it's a
for
combination.
including just pearly things. I just wanted to say thank you for that.
I know. I can't believe the amount of simps though she has that are just like,
I
actually,
told
her
you.
argument's good. Being gay is the
Remember-
same as wanting to switch races. I'm like, who?
Willie, remember
What?
when you retweeted her and I told you who she was?
Dude, I don't care what anyone says. Destiny is spurging out in that clip.
Which
Yes.
There's
Yeah,
one clip where Pearl's
Willie,
just like,
if you watch the whole thing, you see why he's doing it.
I've watched the whole thing. I have watched the whole thing, and don't get me wrong, I'd probably spurg out and yell at her too. But
Yeah.
let's call a buck a buck. It is spurging and freaking out.
Let's call it buck a buck.
She deserved it.
Hey, fair enough. Fair enough if she deserves it.
She deserved a spur. You gonna join us for the rest of the show there, William?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Sure,
Hey,
man.
my last video demonetized, by the way, 183,000.
Did you
views.
really?
Yep.
Got demonetized?
What?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Why did they demonetize it? Did they say?
Because they're a bunch of rats. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, actually, it's all good to go. Totally green. And then the moment you hit like publish, it's like, actually, this is demonetized now.
You
I'm
get no
noticing.
money.
Fuck.
I'm noticing covering more of these red pill people that I can't get a green on a live stream and I can't get a green on a video
To
with them
save
in it.
your life. You ain't.
Yep.
It's because they can't stop talking about the Jews. Even Fresh
Yep.
and Fit on. Even Fresh
Yep.
and Fit do it. Why are they all obsessed with the Jews?
Because they're dumb.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty.
It's
crazy.
like all these people that believe in facts believe in this conspiracy where there is no video evidence or anything of. Like, it's all just like,
Thank God I grew up on Mel Brooks movies. You know, I appreciate the Jewish people. I grew up on him, and he taught me how to fucking joke on everybody and not take anything seriously, and it makes me a better person. God love, who's still alive, by the way.
I
Mel
know.
Brooks is
My
still
God.
kicking. Like,
He's old as dirt at this
at
point.
first when you said Mel Brooks, I thought you meant Mel Gibson, who famously went on like the anti-Jew
Oh,
rant.
that's quite a different man indeed.
I was like, oh shit.
I'm not sure. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, Willie. In the middle of all of this, I'm gonna champion Mel Gibson and his drunken anti-Semitic tirade.
It is wild that there's just like a whole group of creators that just talk about dating. I totally get that part, right? Because there's all like the women's help shit. So I kind of get that there's like a group of coping men out there, right? That makes sense to me.
Oh, Copers.
The part that's random to me is how every single one of them think the Jews run everything. It's so wild.
And at least one of them seems to be a gigantic cuck. Cuck seems to be in their fucking community as well.
Well,
fucking.
Willie, if you notice one thing with them, they all do that same Andrew Tate thing too. They'll actually put in a truth, like say men's mental health needs to be, people need to pay attention to it more. But then it's women need to bleed once a month and be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they'll give you
Mhm.
one piece of truth and then they attach the bullshit at the end of it.
Yeah, but how about how like Andrew Tate's even correcting Pearl? Like, yeah, girls actually don't like to be cheated on. I'm like, Pearl, dog.
Pearl,
Fucking
she
Andrew
is.
Tate disagrees with you, man.
Something's
it's
wrong.
crazy.
It's funny. We meme about pick-me's and stuff like that, but Pearl is literally a pick-me. Like I don't know if she even believes what she's saying.
You know what's funny about people like
honestly,
Pearl?
Andrew Tate is the most normal of that whole group after my
that's
full
saying
diagnostics.
That's saying something. That's a
He
scary
is
fucking
because he
statement.
like draws a boundary. The rest of these guys start leaking into these other areas that are so fucking weird, and Pearl has no spine. Like, zero.
None.
All these people, what they tend to do is they like to go to something simple and basic and then build an ideology of insanity off of it. Like even Pearl, with like just based off that little fucking shit, where like, girls like to be cheated on. The basis of that could be simple as his fucking bad boy mentality. Fucking girls like the bad boys, the ones who'll break your fucking heart. That we know what that means, running around cheating fucking all women.
Yeah, but the part they like isn't the cheating
No, of
part.
course not. Of course not. But that's where the insanity comes in. That's where the fucking extra, that's where that extremist fucking, they take something that's basic.
Like Dave, she
and
dead
they go
ass
to a
was
fucking
like,
insane.
studies don't do anything.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
It's like, dude, studies are literally why there's progress in any field ever is studies.
Well, no, because if she believes that studies don't mean anything, she can say whatever she wants.
Well, see,
Nico
here's
is
the
like,
thing too. It's a
studies
huge
are
hug
as
box.
anecdotal as talking to somebody. I'm like, no, what? These people are crazy.
The thing is, it's a huge hug box because just Pearly thinks it's not just her that works out of that studio. It's a whole group of them with a bunch of different YouTube channels, and they all spew out the same shit.
Yeah,
it's kind of
they do.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's a machine.
Like Sneako's on his like Dave. I don't know if you saw my second video, but Sneako's like on Rumble, like describing the pipeline. Like they're like, I'm like, how thought out is this? Is this something like they actively talk about? Like, what is this?
They have pamphlets. They have
Like,
pamphlets.
it's
They're
no
reading all
longer
over.
just
Xerox,
like
I guarantee you, Xylee.
Yeah.
Like you know how like Xander Hall, like the kind of the bread two people were always like, first people watch Leafy and then they become a Nazi, right? And it's like, you guys are fucking idiots. Like you guys are so dumb. It's like these people are actually like kind of doing that.
They're like
Yes,
the
they
Nazi
are
gnomes.
doing that.
They're like the
No, I
underpants
don't mean
gnomes.
they are.
Step 1, watch Leafy. Step 2, step 3, Nazi.
Yeah. Like it was always like the most memed at, laughed at part of BreadTube because it's just so irrational. And they talk about like how one time they played Minecraft and got radicalized or whatever, right? And it's like, but these guys are actively like slowly doing that. They're like part of waking up is hating women. The other part is realizing Jews run everything.
Right.
Well, that's what they do, though. They catch them at the hate women part. All right, that's when they grasp their claws in them, and then
Everyone's
they
been
start going into the
heartbroken,
other.
so it makes sense.
And then they start going,
Yes.
but what do you know about Judaism? Your heart's broken now, but what do you know about the Jews? It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
the-
no, it's very odd, man.
It
It's
is
like
an odd
this
thing.
very odd.
Kanye fucking
You know-
loses Kim, starts hating the Jews.
Kanye loves the Jews now. He watched 21 Jump
he's
Street.
back.
Yeah, 21 Jump Street saved him.
He'll save Kanye fucking West.
A movie
Thank
that has
God.
nothing to do about Jewish people besides Jonah Hill just being in it.
Having a Jew who looks like he eats a lot of pork is all I'm saying. Well, he's not kosher. He's not kosher.
He's pretty slim now, honestly.
He's slim
Is he
now,
slim
though.
currently?
Yeah.
Because like he
Yeah.
goes back and forth. He gains it back every so often. He might be big again. I'm not 100% sure.
I
Fat
think
Jonah,
he's pretty
skinny
slim
Jonah.
now, man.
You know what? It's alarming to me
What's that?
is these guys like Fresh and Fit and Sneeko and all the rest of these guys, right? You have a lot of disenfranchised young men out there, right? That because there's this, you have these disenfranchised young women who are bought into this that think that young men need to make six figures and all this other stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you got a young man who's in his early 20s, the same age as them, they're not making that kind of money, right? Average guys don't make that kind of money. And so they're getting rejected because they don't have the fancy car. They're not making, they're not bringing home stacks of money and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So
but they're really only getting rejected because they're ugly and have no game. That's
really
why
you don't even have to be like,
that's why they're really being rejected.
As guys, we have it so easy. You don't even have to look good to pull hot chicks as a guy. Like you could literally be fucking overweight and you could still pull some really
You're
hot
broken, you have no game. You're broken, you have no game. If you can't fuck in this listen to me, man. I live in New Britain, fucking Connecticut, okay? The poorest, most fucked up place I've lived in a long time outside of the south side of Chicago. Hey, it's pretty bad in places here. People are fucking. You know why? And they're fucking outside of their stature. They're fucking outside. They're fucking like great stuff and fucking and crazy. But you know why? It's because they're confident. They're confident.
You just have to be confident enough to ask somebody out. It's literally that simple.
It's how you carry yourself.
Fucking pussies. These goddamn pussies who don't even talk to women and then resent women for not talking to them, even though they're the ones not talking to
Guys,
them.
if you think Fresh and Fit know about women, they literally think 30 to 50% of college-age women are getting flown out to Dubai to fuck. They're literally idiots. The reality, I've been to tons of colleges, all my friends' colleges. I don't know a single woman who has ever done that. It's got to be like 0.1%. It's such they're living in Disneyland. They're so far from reality.
But it's easier to live in that reality than accept the truth.
Yeah, it's like a big world of cope, dude. How about get better? Get better at like going and getting rejected. Be okay with it.
Men are so.
And
I'm
got to learn how to
men.
talk.
I'm gonna beat up on men because women predominantly, as far in my experience, don't have this. And Joe Rogan kind of opened my eyes to this recently because I went through it and didn't even realize it. He said something along the lines of some men live lives of silent desperation. And trying to get out, and mostly it's financial obligations and responsibility and that fucking pressure that puts men in this situation. And most men nowadays are too fucking spineless or scared to admit the fact that they fucked up somewhere along the way in some manner to put them in the spot they're in, therefore keeping them there instead of escaping. And escape is not impossible. It's really not. You can find a way to give yourself some sort of buffer with sacrifice and time and dedication to find your way out. And the reason why I know that is I'm doing it. And if you've been following my story for the past fucking decade, you know I'm not bullshitting. I came back to the fucking States after almost 15 years in Germany, 10 of which on my back. I came back to the States with $125 in my pocket, left in goddamn Dover, Delaware. It was a rough go for about 3.5 fucking years, but I figured shit out and I found ways to make life better. And through that improvement, without even preaching it, life started to change.
Hell yeah.
It's possible. Stop blaming everyone around you. This toxic fucking idea. And it's always existed. Get rich quick, fix your life, fuck bitches, earn property, money quick. It's scams, it's con men, it's confidence men. But these guys are teaching you how to blame and fucking be a victim instead of have actual confidence. It's false bravado. Oh God, I'm preaching.
Dude, there's so many like nice girls out there. Like they just do not like the idea that you have to make 6 figures and be in the top 10% of earners to get a woman is just not true. Because look at society. Most people aren't top 10% earners, and most people have families and kids. It's crazy.
Amazing women out there.
Just fucking open. Just be normal.
Be normal. And you can be a douchebag on the internet and still live normal life.
Yeah.
You can live great existences that people know nothing about and still be crazy on the internet. It happens. We know people who
like they always say to their girls, like this is their proof, Dave. They go, you know what? Women don't want to date an average guy. Nobody wants to date an average anything. The point is you are an average to the person who likes you.
Exactly.
Right? It's like most people are average, but to that person, you were more than average. That's why they date you. It's so much coping and like patting each other on the back and hugging. It's like an AA meeting for a bunch of people that got ball cancer. It's the saddest shit I've ever seen, Dave.
I agree. It's pretty sad.
It's literally the scene of Fight Club where they're like nestling in between each other's man titties.
Rip Meatloaf. Rip Meatloaf, but very well put indeed, Juan Valdez says. Indeed. Oh man, I've just had enough of it. I really have. It's fucking crazy. Fix yourself. It's okay.
I want more. I will bully these people forever. It's so easy.
Oh, I'm down
Willie,
with that.
I'm gonna
so
be right
easy.
beside you bullying
I'm
them.
down with it. I just wish these fucking assholes will blow. What do they need to do, Riveter? They need to take a fucking air gun, put it at a 45. Let's call it a 42-degree angle, and put it on high velocity and blow all that clitty litter right out of their vagina. It's called vaginitis, and it is a scary syndrome. But they can do it. What else we got, people?
I got.
Oh, my Xylie's got to go.
Yep, I gotta go.
Well, we'll continue.
Can I
forth
say
with the
one
show.
more
We're not
thing
leaving
to you?
yet, but you can
Wait,
say
they're
the
not leaving. I'm leaving.
Xylie's
Willie, so
got
you
it.
stay.
Oh,
We're
okay.
staying.
You stay.
We got more.
Yeah,
shit.
I gotta go. We got 2 more girls tonight that we're trying out, and unfortunately, I set it for 8. I meant to set it for 9, so that was my fault.
It's okay, Xylie. I forgive you this time.
Somebody find a fresh and fit girl to message me.
There you go.
Oh yeah,
Apparently
Willie needs
all,
a
like,
fresh and
none
fit
of
girl.
them are promoted fucking anywhere. I cannot find like the normal
Instagram.
people.
They're
But
all
they
from
don't have their
Instagram.
Instagrams anywhere.
They don't
They don't
put their
promote them in the
Instagrams up?
show or anything.
Dude, I don't know.
It's like, oh, what's your name on Instagram? It's like, I'm Nicole Lee. It's like, well, what the fuck? There's 90 Nicolees.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
one?
What the fuck does
true.
that? You know?
12754. All right, Xylie, have a good one. Thank you so much for being here. Do you want to tell the kids where
Xylie.
they can find you?
Yeah, Xylie Gets Real on YouTube, at Xylie Gets Real on Twitter, and my kick, all lower cases, Xylie Gets Real. That's gonna hopefully start this
dude,
Wednesday.
you're on the porn website?
I'm going to kick.
Nice.
It's the next fucking the D
Oh, and the
Live
broadcast,
all those, right?
of course.
Yeah, don't forget the podcast.
Yeah,
Where
the
you're
broadcast.
getting a new host. Getting a new host.
Yes. Yeah, that's it's getting interesting.
All
That's all I'm
right,
gonna say on
Zyles,
that one.
have a good one.
All right, peace out.
See you
Bye,
soon.
y'all.
All right, well, keep going with the show there, peepers, because I know we got more to get through. We don't got to wrap it yet, unless you got somewhere to go.
Oh.
You trying to get out of here?
No. Well, I just did. Before Zali left, I thought we might be able to.
Well, she missed who. It's
do this
okay. She'll
week,
miss
yeah.
who's the tweet this week. It's fine.
Okay, that's fine.
What else we got?
So I have to, since we were kind of talking about Froggy Fresh, if I kind of bring it back for just a minute.
Yeah.
Since Willie was in the Twitter spaces and actually spoke, what's your takeaway on this, Willie?
Yeah, you were involved a little bit. You got to hear some of the perspectives. What do you think?
Well, I think like I'm definitely a little more like on the reasonable side of this. It's like not as extreme as other people. Like I know Augie's kind of more of a like everyone refund their ticket, like protest this shit.
Kind of at that stage a little bit.
And I think I heard like Riveter, you apparently are too, right? Because you refunded.
Not only did it
And,
refund, I virtue signaled.
and
I did not
anyway,
refund. I didn't have tickets. I was going to buy the pay-per-view and
Instead
watch
of those metaphorical pay-per-view tickets, he gave it to charity on stream to
Yeah.
tell everybody the way.
he's a hero.
Virtue signal
Yeah.
douche.
But I think like I'm more in the middle of like, you know, like it's kind of a shame that it's just kind of a shame because it's like ego's gotten in the way of
100%.
a legendary, like literally, like when we say legendary, a lot of times we're just like Keemstar, fucking Leafy or whatever. It's like this guy is OG, like Harley
Yeah.
OG, right? Like
Yeah.
the beginning of the beginning, like some of the best guys that they were hitting 1 million views when YouTube was so small, you know?
Yep.
And he's now gone because of like 4 tweets that weren't,
Right.
I think most people wouldn't think are really even that edgy
got
or
Kevin
that
Harted.
provocative. Yeah, I thought he was being like really kind of funny and not offensive when talking back to her mom. I think the joke of loser has to buy Anissa's OnlyFans is pretty funny and lighthearted. You know, I don't understand. I wish they would give like an explanation. Is there anything else that happened? Like, what do you mean he's getting kicked out for that? It's so silly.
No, they can't because
Well-
they'd have to explain it as we're soft ass pussies and we're friends with Chris
Here's
Rago.
where I do wish Froggy would just have bitten the bullet. I wish he would have just apologized and then gotten back on the card.
Apologize for what?
Yeah,
though?
that's the problem.
Well, I get you. He didn't do anything wrong, but like, just say fucking like, all right, you know what? They were offended by
But
that.
to what end though? Because
If they're offended by that, whatever, and then
if
just
they
get back
wanted
on.
him out, they're gonna fucking get him out. You know, I don't know if that apology would have been enough. You
Well,
know,
we don't know if it would have been enough, but then they would have had no excuse then.
here's the thing though.
Okay.
Because now
I
you
think
got
he's
like
playing
people like
wrong.
running fucking guard for the event because
I think he's playing wrong in a different way. I think he's built enough and he's enough of an OG. Well, why doesn't he just fucking book a fight, book a gym, which isn't that hard to do? You don't got to have an event. Put it on YouTube. fight somebody legendary on YouTube in a goddamn jib. You can get that sanction on your own. You got Happy Punch. You got a lot of fucking promoters out there that have license that can help you fucking put this together quick, put it on YouTube, have a fight. And I would do it the same fucking night as Creator Clash. Make a mini event.
Sure. He
like
could
that.
go through all these fucking hoops to do it. I just wish it was like, fuck it, let's just get to the fight. Like, that's what I'm saying.
I know. And I really want to see Chris Ray Gunn get punched in the face.
There's so much fucking ego in this shit where it's like, man, I just wanted to go to this event and watch fucking like probably my favorite YouTuber fucking fight Chris. That would be cool.
Yeah, right. And Chris Ray
The
Gunn
other shame part that I think is a shame in this is Harley is another OG. There's not many YouTubers I could say I grew up watching because I was kind of like already getting older when YouTube was really rolling.
Yeah.
And so it's like Epic Mealtime. Like, that's the fucking beginning of YouTube. Froggy Fresh, Epic Mealtime. Like, that's the shit, man. And the first time those two interact isn't telling stories about the old days or anything like that. It's supposed to be this really cool moment, and instead it's them fucking arguing over shit that should have never happened. It's so lame.
It makes it even lamer when you think about that Harley was pretty much the only guy on the first Creator Clash who was actually actively promoting, and he got credit for that. And for him to kind of be on the other side of promotion feels weird.
Than fucking Froggy ever said about anybody.
It's so crazy because he was the one guy who was like actively really going for it, and then he's shitting on the one guy who seems to be actively going for it this time. And it's like, what the fuck, Harley? I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it.
So, and since we're talking about Harley, one of the things that, and I don't know if you are aware of this or if it happened when you were on there or listening, whatever, Willie, but he came in and stuff. Froggy Fresh caught Harley lying. And he
I don't think that was necessarily like as much of a lie as he was saying. I don't think Harley was being.
Dude, 100% was all because Froggy Fresh went and trained with Sam Hyde. That's why it wasn't really about this bickering online, because flat out Harley tells him, "Do not go down there," and then he says, "Well, no, I didn't say anything about that."
But I'm with Willie. Willie.
Harley was just saying like, "Hey, you're doing that. Realize they have a beef."
Right.
Because he was thinking maybe he doesn't know.
That could simply just be opinion based off of his perspective, not necessarily meaning anything. Now, he might try to use that later, but that is on him for being stupid. But I'm with Willie. That could just be a perspective of his. Not necessarily.
Like, the main thing I want to drive is it's just so stupid. Like, this is over fucking literally like nothing. Like, it just doesn't.
Nothing.
It's like, what if like every side I look at, I'm just like one, I don't think Froggy did anything wrong, but I do wish he would have just said fuck it and just been like, all right, no, they didn't like that joke, I'll go back on it just to be like the bigger man and can't stand the fight. That's all I wish.
I'm with you to an extent. It's just there's such douches about this, and if it wouldn't come off,
they're being assholes. It's 100% Anissa and iDubbbz's fault.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying,
and
like,
it's coming off
you
that
did
shit
all
with
this
iDubbbz
training
fucking 3 weeks ago too, man. iDubbbz just had a controversy that's not far off from all this. It ties in because it's about offensive comedy. We talked about this earlier because it wasn't just about him. He ran one of the most offensive groups in the history of YouTube. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's like, what are we talking about?
Far from being edgy either. She's also said fucking shit to insult people and all that too. All he did was call like Anissa like ugly. Is all he implied.
Worse, I mean, at best he's saying he'd jerk off to her. What's the problem? Jesus.
Hang on, didn't Anissa have some like really outlandish statements about the Holocaust even?
Anissa's had some moments. There's
no. Anissa's such a fucking wild card. Like, she just speaks for fucking everybody all the time. I don't know, dude. It's just such a fucking joke. Like, I think if she was not involved and iDubbbz had the vindication to still get like these events going, I think Froggy would still be on the card. I don't think he'd get kicked off. I think it's 100% Anissa. Everybody sees it.
No question. Because iDubbbz had the connection.
From iDubbbz's point of view, iDubbbz is like, that's what the wife's doing. Whatever.
As I sit here, I'm thinking about this because isn't it odd to anybody with the group that iDubbbz ran with in the past that none of them have promoted Creators Clash? That no, like Max Mofo is now back opening cards. He wouldn't promote fucking Creators Clash. Fucking, he can't, like, you know what I mean? There's people that could help this event if he would work with them. But I have a feeling he's too good for all of them.
Do you know what you think it is? Is like OnlyFans or like Fansly sponsoring the event again?
Are they?
I don't know. That last year, Fansly did, or not Fansly. It was like an OnlyFans alternative. So it's like that would be kind of funny if like OnlyFans was like that was their sponsor, and Froggy like low key dissed them without them realizing.
Right, that would be kind of baller. That would be baller. Biggie, I told you Anissa story earlier in the show. Is that my history with Anissa? Because I used to like her. And then I don't know what happened.
It's just ego. Like this whole thing's fucking ego.
Yoko, man.
Did either one of you guys hear Tommy's Twitter video about this and what he thinks it's? This is not really about charity. This whole thing is about trying to establish some sort of legacy, and to boost Ian's ego.
Sure. I don't think that's stretch. I think that's pretty much kind of what we were saying. This has been about ego.
Yeah.
But here's
I think
thing.
They want to make it like maybe a yearly event that's just kind of cool and shit, you know?
Yeah, but they want.
So I think they want to make it be like a prestigious thing. Like, hey, you were on Creator Clash, win or lose.
And all this.
Yeah, all this shit.
It's weird.
Well, Misfits Boxing has reached out to Froggy and said, you know, they would welcome him aboard to do a future event. So.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think that's cool, but at this, like, you know,
it doesn't help the situation.
Yeah, it's like this is the problem with this situation is you know what it currently is.
Yeah,
you know?
and more outside people kind of muddying the waters even more doesn't really help it. Because, I mean, getting an offer from Keem or anyone associated with is not going to help us standing with Ian. So it's like, you know, the situation, honestly, probably can still be saved. Like,
Dave,
it won't be, but yeah.
Is this not the ultimate old school YouTuber trait? Like the people that were from way back in the day doing YouTube and there was no money in it and like 10,000 views was a viral video. When they post videos, even to this day, if people reply in the comments and they will respond back no matter like because they are even if they're fucking nobodies. Like now there's kind of the thing where it's like, all right, if you get hate in your comments, you know, you just don't really reply to people for the most part. And, you know, you act above it. They're just fans, whatever, right? Dude, the old school people, they view each and every comment as like a totally valid opinion in person and everything, dude. It is hilarious to me because Jenna Marbles, same fucking way.
Yeah, self-canceling Jenna Marbles.
Yeah, Shane Dawson was the same way forever. If he's still not the same way.
Yeah, he is still. He'll never change.
Bo Burnham, same way. All of those people, dude.
Soft 10-ply, bro.
Well, you could say soft, but they just view the internet like
they can't deal.
Is
they
view it as like like that's another like
it's a real
totally legit person taking shit totally seriously.
Yeah, like it's a real place. It's a real existence. And
whereas like I feel like you and me are kind of from like the internet is not real. Everybody in there is just being a shitlord and trolling.
Right. Like, because I believe in the say it in front of me situation. Like, that's when I'll take it seriously.
Yeah.
That's when I'll, like, we'll have a conversation then, but I don't give a fuck what you say with the keyboard. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's different. It is funny, like, because that's how, like, the OG people, every fucking comment matters,
Willie,
dude.
To be fair, we may be wrong. We may be wrong with that mindset. Maybe that is fucking
I don't think it's right or wrong. It's just the generation thing.
I agree with that. But I'm willing to admit that maybe perspectively, that might be an incorrect way of going forward because just the way the internet's progressing. I don't see how with the internet the way it is that we don't eventually get to some sort of registration
now I think the internet, like, people care, but they don't care about an individual person. They care about the ratio.
Yeah, right. The ratio.
Like now it's more brand shit. Like it's way more business run. It's about the ratio. It's not about the individual. They legitimately care about the individual.
Yeah. No, that's true.
It's different.
That's true. You're right. Or at least they want to feign that they do. You know, you can't care as much as some of these.
You will never see fucking iDubbbz arguing with one person in the comment section.
Never again. He's a fucker. Anyway, yeah, because what can he defend? Like, burying his past was the only way that he can do it because he knows 10, 20, 30 years from now, anyone who interviews him is going to ask him about fucking Tana. It's just that Keem is the same way. He's never going to escape Alex as an N-word. Ever.
At least Keem's not like a fucking coward about it.
No.
Yeah,
No, he can't be. He gets babyish about it every so often, but it's when he's fucking going shtickish and fucking going in. Like, is he a character? I saw him do that again recently. Keemstar is a character. I saw that. He's a funny motherfucker, man. And by the way, him and Brantley, they're fucking adorable. Say what you want about Brantley or Keem or them. What those two together are fucking adorable. I love Brantley's account. It's become one of my guilty pleasures.
Yeah,
but
I'm on the unfortunate thing where I look at Twitter through the following, and it's just 80-30, like completely ruining my feed by retweeting every fucking tweet he sees.
Ad is something else, man. That cat's something else.
Oh, God.
All right, peepers, where else we going?
Well, evidently, Nicholas DeOrio made Philip DeFranco today.
Nice.
So,
Did he?
Yeah.
No shot. Really? What was it?
I guess in his... it's on the screen here.
Go read it out.
Nisa Joma not being able to hold back a meltdown after the slightest bit of teasing is insane. She's letting Froggy Fresh meme ruin her entire charity boxing event.
So Philly D featured that tweet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's like here's the thing. Like, the event's still going to go on. It's still going to be good and all that shit. It's just like this fucking cloud where every time we talk about it, it'll be like, man, shame they fucking did that stupid shit.
It's two of the biggest names on the card.
You know, and then you gotta love Chris Raygun is sitting there between like his friend and all this bad press and this guy he was looking forward to fighting and just being like, God damn it. Fuck. Like, people are all tweeting him like, you should drop out of the event in protest and all this shit. I'm like, bro, I feel so bad for Chris.
And he's not doing that because of his friendship with Anissa. He's not dropping out. You know, it's like, come on.
Well, think about it. He's trained for it too. He's put all this money into it too.
He's still going to fight. I think he's still going to fight. They're going to find a replacement. You know, and at that level, zero. They got zero.
This tweet cracked me up.
They got zero.
Zero's been saying he wanted to box.
Oh, fuck.
If they replace Froggy Fresh with a guy who literally like is fucking groomed a girl, I will kill myself.
Oh, big stakes now, Creators Clash. Oh, you're going to get banned for that one. He's going to ban you. He's going to block you. They're apparently blocking anyone who's criticizing.
Don't care.
Yeah, I know. Big pussy.
Yeah, who the fuck cares? Oh, man, iDubbbz's wife blocked me. Like, what kind of Medal of Honor is that?
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
not even
whatever.
a big one. You can't even sew that.
They got
on.
the worst tattoos I've ever seen.
They
I'm
are
not
terrible.
surprised, you know?
They're fucking awful. Yeah,
So you got a couple people that are sensitive about their tattoos. They're sensitive about their OnlyFans. It's like, what the fuck? Like,
I tell you,
when did you guys become insecure? Like, what happened?
When they started punching people in the face, oddly enough. It's weird. It's like iDub started watching fucking squirrels wanting to punch people in the face, and now he hates his past. I don't know. Yoko.
No, I'm cool with people wanting to move on or whatever,
Sure.
and thinking like, you know, a couple fans coming up to you in the grocery store saying like N-word, F-word to you.
That's not what that was.
Is cringe.
Yeah.
I get it. But at the same time, like, they've just turned into just like,
that was more than that.
such
in my
pearl
opinion.
clutchers.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, look, you can, a lot of comedians and a lot of entertainers, they simply just move forward with their career. There's not a lot that you have to really answer for when you're playing a character and stuff like that. You have to answer for stuff that you get caught for that you really have a fucking issue with a lot of the times in entertainment. Not all the times, because especially nowadays. But if you simply move forward without fucking doing all this extra shit, it certainly makes your life a hell of a lot fucking easier. But that's me.
Oh man, dude, you banned a comedian from Creator Clash for making an OnlyFans joke. I just cannot believe it. It's so soft. The ego is unbelievable. I can't even comprehend it. The ego that's going on.
It's massive, megalodonic. What else we got, peepers?
Well, last little story we got is the
the Kai Cenat story.
The Kai story. Yeah, the Kai Cenat story.
I've been seeing this everywhere. This one this one I found interesting, and the reason why I found it interesting is not I saw the story and I know a little bit about Kai Cenat, but not a lot about Kai Cenat. So when I saw this and I see that people are reacting really heavily. I hadn't even seen the video. I just saw that people were reacting incredibly heavily, and I started seeing racist terms get thrown around and all kinds of stuff. So I wanted to kind of take this story when I saw it and really just ask questions like I would in any situation, regardless of any of the circumstances. So when I found out that this was about him getting sent shoes, Now, I know that he's supposed to be getting a huge contract because he is the biggest Twitch streamer on the planet. And there is talks about ongoing contract negotiations, whatever. So he gets sent a pair of shoes to commemorate. And this video that we can play, but it doesn't really matter if we do, because it's the video that keeps getting played over and over where it's kind of edited and he's reacting to the fucking shoes, but they don't really show him saying anything about the shoes of actual substance. And everyone starts making a whole bunch of inferences. So the question I first asked was, what did he actually say about the shoes? So I found an article that actually said that. And the second question that I immediately asked was, does this motherfucker like shoes? And I typed that into Google, and I immediately found not only does he like shoes, he loves shoes. He was just featured in a Complex article and video about shoes, and he actually has a lot of segments on his channel going over people's shoes collection. Motherfucker likes shoes. So he gets these, right? And people start tearing it apart from a million different fucking angles, from the color of the shoes to everything. Now, I want to make a reference of point here that these shoes say King of Twitch. They're purple because purple is the color of regality, of royalty. So everything about the shoe makes sense.
Oh, they're purple because Twitch is purple too, right?
Well, probably
that's what I
that
thought.
might make sense, but it also happens to be fucking the color of God. I like the purple of Twitch as well, but it is King of Twitch regality. So it just made sense. Now it makes sense on even more levels. So I don't know. I feel as a guy who is like, if you're in the marketing department of Twitch, right, or for anybody and you are commemorating somebody who is now the king of your platform, and you're researching, you're like, what would be a good present to commemorate this? We don't do plaques like YouTube. We want to do something personal. And you see that this guy is all about the shoes and shoe culture. Wouldn't an appropriate gift be a pair of shoes like this? Well, is that not an appropriate gift? Now, I know that he's due to get paid. But if you look at the quotes, go up. I want to read the quotes there, peepers. So go to the first, go back down. Go.
Which way?
Up, sorry. Go to the first quote.
The first
right
quote.
there.
Is Twitch being canceled for this? I don't understand.
So it depends. There's a lot of different narratives. Some people are calling
I
this.
saw that he got shoes. I didn't realize this was like a negative story.
It's a huge story. Yeah. Like there are parts of the internet that are calling this like inherently racist just to send a black man shoes. Inherently fucking racist. There are some people who are saying, why are you sending him a gift when you should be sending him a check?
Black people can't get anything nice.
It's crazy. Like there's a lot of different, and I'm not here to debate if anyone's wrong or right in those assertions. I don't care. I'm here just like to talk about this as a rational person because the first thing I asked about, does he like shoes? The whole thing, I just want to know, did it make sense to me? Oh,
it's purple because of grape. Like that's what they're saying. It's purple because of grape.
What?
Are they saying it's purple and it's like racist? Because like
that would be the third reason. That would be the third reason why it would even make sense.
I thought that was maybe. So why is it shoes racist?
Wait a minute.
I don't understand.
Why would they go right to fucking grape Kool-Aid when there's two very logical reasons why it would be purple? The color of Twitch and the color of royalty right fucking there. That doesn't make any sense. That's punch a baby angrifying right there. That makes no fucking sense. Yeah. But regardless of that, so I wanted to know what he said, because I couldn't see that in the clips. So what he actually said about these shoes were the quotes right here. What the fuck? Hold the fuck on. Congratulations, Kai, on your huge accomplishment. We're so proud of you, Laura, Anna, and all your friends at Twitch. He reads that in that video. But keep going. And then it's followed by King of Twitch. Put them on, bro. What do you... They got the... Bro, it's too hard. This shit is too hard. What size are these motherfuckers? 8.5, 8.5? They're my size. How much hose am I going to get from this, though? Let me see. Now, that doesn't sound like a man who's upset with this fucking gift. Keep going. So this was in response to expressing gratitude to Twitch, however, stating he's expecting a contract from them soon. Listen to this. Yeah, nah, appreciate it, man. That's got, but hell, yo, nah, appreciate it. Man, hell, there's got to be a contract. Appreciate it. Whoever put the time into this shit for real. Thank you, brah. Thank you. He doesn't seem to be upset about this.
You gotta love it. It's the most internet thing to get offended for somebody who's not offended.
Yeah. He seems to think that a contract is coming, and this type of fucking personalized gift might be a huge indication of him to that. Now, I'm not might be wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. I can admit that. But it seems like he's okay with this situation, and he knows as the top dog, he's going to get paid. Only time will tell.
Twitch does one thing that's cool and like kind of nice, and it's like immediately demonized, and Twitch is still like everyone hates him.
It's weird. I mean, if this was 20 years ago, or if this was even a black man who had no shoe connection, if Kai Cenat didn't fucking do shoe reviews, or if he wasn't just featured in Complex, if he didn't have a huge, look at these videos. I mean, they're all over. He's got so many shoe compilation things, and the Complex video will actually make you fucking cry the way he talks about shoes. It's beautiful, actually. He's like, loves this shit. But if he wasn't that, and they were like, he's a black guy, send him shoes. That's racist. But that doesn't seem to be the case.
Yeah, I would agree if it was like random and for nothing.
Right, but that doesn't seem to be the case, right?
I don't know, dude. If Twitch just randomly sent me a bag of golf balls, I'd still be down there. You know? I'm still in.
The whitest thing you could think about was golf balls.
Yeah. I'm still in fucking
pre-Tiger Woods days. Good there, Fuzzy Zeller. Good job there. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. All right, people. What are your thoughts on this?
I think people who are, like Willie said, people who are getting offended for Kai, who doesn't seem to be offended, seems a little bit ludicrous to me. I mean, why do we have to get offended for other people when they're not offended?
Yeah. And the funny thing is that this article is actually pretty fair. You know, articles are terrible. I kind of want to give credit to this article a little bit more because they give all the information in it. They look at the positives, the negatives. They talk about all this. I actually really dug this article, and it kind of put me on this rabbit hole of seeing Kai Cenat's history with shoes. And being kind of a shoe guy myself, I just kind of dug with it. So I don't know. I would appreciate it because, like, I'm a hat guy. If YouTube wanted to send me a 10,000 subscriber commemorative hat, I would feel so appreciated by the platform. Somebody took extra time to find out something that I give a fuck about and personalized a reward of a comment. Like, that's kind of cool. But maybe it's not. I don't know anymore.
I mean, Dave, do you want to hear something funny?
Yes.
So I didn't know that when you hit 100K, you had to apply to be verified.
Do you really?
So apparently, I don't know, apparently you're supposed to like reach out and message somebody in the YouTube app. Just a random guy, like a random fucking person on Twitter just did it for me.
Really?
Apparently he talked to everybody at YouTube as if he was me and my channel got verified.
Fuck
and he
off,
sent
someone
me, like,
committed
email,
fraud?
receipts, everything.
Someone committed fraud for you, Willie?
Dude, yeah, man, they just took me up.
That's amazing. Did he sign stuff?
I don't know. I have no clue.
have.
He sent me the email, and there's like an email chain of him like being me.
That's amazing.
Shit was cracking me up, dude.
YouTube is the worst platform in the world.
Don't even get me started on YouTube right now.
I'm in. Look, when I write a comment, I'm checkmarked now.
That's hysterical.
Yeah, you gotta respect it.
No way. Somebody proxied you into part. You know, that's amazing.
Yeah, man.
Fucking, oh my God, look at the check mark, you son of a bitch.
So
yeah, all thanks to that guy, dude.
So what you're saying is you have an assistant now? Is that what you're saying? Because it sounds like you're saying you got an assistant there.
Apparently I have an assistant that I didn't ever know.
He's got a guardian fraudist. He's got a guy who's just gonna take care of it. He's got a Willie stunt double, a stand-in.
There you go. Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, good for him. And good for you, Willie. You're verified. You got that check mark. And this one you didn't have to pay for. It's good.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't even pay for the other one.
I did.
So we all good.
I needed it. bad. All right, we got a game tonight, peeps.
Got a little game tonight.
Got a little game show. I like a little game show. A little Who's the Twit? You here for some Who's the Twit? Mr. Willie Mack, you're going to play Who's the Twit. That's the new theme song.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Come on, people. I'll take us. Beavers McWood. You can't me to me. I am the long dick of misogyny. I am going to shove myself down your throat. Plus, I don't care what you losers think. And he is getting replied to. For once, I agree. However, my dick is big and girthy. Rawr, ooh. Max, D-Max, Abby Blackbird. Sounds like an Abby Blackbird one to me. Could be any of them, though.
I don't know. I'm sick of seeing beavers on this fucking thing, dude. It's always a beavers tweet. I'm going with whoever D-Max is.
Whoever D-Max is. Willie not knowing who D-Max is.
These are 3 people. I
don't know.
Do not know. I know Abby, I guess.
Chat's saying Mitch.
You need to check out D-Max. He's funny.
By the way, both Mitch and D-Max are also on the Now Recording podcast with beavers. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well, I've talked to beavers and Mitch. I don't know if I've talked to D-Max. It's him. It's D-Max.
All right. So the chat's mostly in Mitch. I'm going to say Abby and reveal. Abby Blackbird gave it away because she didn't have a dick. I never get these, but it made the most sense because she does not have a panasse, as far as I know, allegedly.
There you go.
Next one. You can read this one, Mr. William.
Tattoo appointment is tomorrow. Wife is filming. Nigel is about to forever become part of me, and I couldn't be happier because when I was inevitably decapitate that sorry punk ass needy asshole slut, I'll at least have a memory live on it through my ink.
Well, we know
this is a real run-on sentence.
And we know it's Leon Lush.
Yeah, it's got to be Leon.
It's Leon Lush. It's Nigel. Nigel's the monkey.
Nigel.
Yeah, it's the monkey. It's we don't even have to take a question. It's definitely
that's like an OG
Yeah, I didn't know if you guys would remember Nigel or not.
I have a Gizmo, of course. I mean, I wanted Gizmo to fuck Nigel up for years, but he would never take the fight. And say tattoo again, Willie.
Tattoo.
Oh, the first time I felt you said tattoo.
Tattoo.
Plane, boss the plane.
The plane, boss the plane. The chocolate. Tattoo. Last one.
Here we go. Here's the last.
You know, Willie, do double duty. You read this again.
No, come on. I don't want to read another one.
All right, PeePaw, you read this one. Too much work. You read this one. PeePaw.
To the people who are saying that they feel bad for clowning on Tipster because of everything coming out, sorry, but Tipster is still that guy who wanted to end his beef with Salvo, not for respect for his wife, but to see a woman's tits. Nothing has changed. Salvo, Hugin, or CJ Brown?
Who is Hugin?
Yeah, Jesus. A big fucking.
I mean, Salvo does talk about himself in the third person a lot, but I'm going CJ Brown. I don't know who Hugin is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Who gives a?
We're really digging in the weeds when we go down to CJ Brown.
You should have just done 2. Oh, I'm gonna go with who gives a fuck for. I'm gonna go with D.
Well,
who gives a fuck?
Here's the problem: if people would quit just eradicating their tweets. I'm serious. You go out there and look like people 22, 23. Everybody's like anything above that.
It's here. Reveal. I don't care.
It's true. Oh, is this Hugin? Who the fuck is this, bro?
Who gives a shit?
Has anyone heard of Hugin
right now? Yeah,
it's
been
I have.
lately.
He's trying to take the place of Sabo, actually.
Oh, who gives a fuck?
No, that's really taking a small throne there.
Who fucking cares? Jesus Christ. Next. Is that it?
That's it.
Way to end on like a fucking nice, PeePaw. Nice. You fucker.
They can't all be winners.
Well,
dude.
Jesus.
That was so innocent.
Yeah, he's innocent. Yeah. All right. How you doing, Willie? You have a good time tonight? Thanks for being around. I miss your face.
Yeah, no, I was browsing the old YouTube. I saw you and figured I'd hop on in. Yeah, I'm having a good time, man. Channel's doing well. This is fun. The red pill shit's engaging as hell.
113,000 subscribers and growing.
Cruising right now. You know, when you're winning on YouTube, it feels extra good.
You're on top of the world looking down on creation. Yeah, I feel you, buddy.
And
it's like the kind of content that I think like I thrive the best in where it's crazy people.
Yeah, right.
Crazy people are like the most fun to cover.
That Sneeko video is going to hit 1 million.
Maybe.
Eventually. It'll take some time, but you're going to hit 1 million on that. That's awesome. Congratulations, Willie. Keep it up, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, man.
PeePaw, what you got going on, you morning show maestro? You.
I don't think I've ever told this.
Oh my God! Look, hey, PeePaw, look. If you mute that right now, mute it. Mute that right there. Mute that. Hit the mute button on that video.
It is.
No, hit it. I see that it's not muted. Hit it. Now it's muted. So refresh the page. Refresh the fucking page. So now,
being so impatient.
Now listen, I'm teaching you something, kid. Listen. Now
you don't have to take this from him.
Yeah, I'm helping.
Now, all right, you don't have to take this.
I think he thinks I'm Nerdy John. I'm
not
Nerdy John.
You got your
I'm offering
own
you
successful
serious advice. And I
morning
get
show,
shit on.
and Dave is telling you how to mute videos on YouTube.
He does it every day.
Who does this guy think he is?
He does it every day, Will.
Do you ever think maybe I like to just hear myself?
I know
Dave
that's fucking true.
Such a bum. He can't even have his own like tabs open and browse while he does the
All
show.
he's gotta do
He
is
needs
hit
somebody else to come in and do it.
You know, I did it for years by myself, William. Do not force me to fire everybody again. I'll do it. I'll go back to obscurity, you son of a bitch. So quickly. PeePaw, go ahead and now with the mute button on, tell the kids where they can find you and all that wonderful stuff. Jesus.
You can find me 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every morning right here at Riveter. So
that's right. That's right.
I'm almost at 650 subs. I'm still claiming.
I'm
So
1K.
He's moving,
Yeah,
man.
I'm on my way to
Probably the
1K.
most important milestone in YouTube, the first 1,000.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a good one. It feels good. 10K
It's
feels
easier
pretty
after
good
the
too.
1K.
Yeah.
That's what they tell you. That every milestone, they tell you the exact same thing. Gets easier after 10K. Gets easier after 100K. Gets easier after 1 million.
No, but the 1K is legit though. That's like the most real one.
Took me 10 years to go from 1K to 10K, Willie. 10 years.
Hey, but how long did it take the 10K when you actually started trying?
Oh, that's true.
Just saying, it took you like less than a year, bro.
You're not wrong. You win. Game, set, Willie Mac. You're fair. All right. You got anything else for all the kids? You got any more words of wisdom?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sure do.
Tell 'em what
I just added some new merch. I've got some.
Why
really
Dude,
new
it's a
merch.
white beater?
Yeah, that's what that.
Real Southern of you people.
These are tank tops. They're not wife
They're-
beaters. So. And I got some new ones I put in, like these female. I don't know what they're called, racerbacks.
Racerbacks.
So,
That's well. That's
yeah, I
good
had
job.
some of my fans were asking for tank tops. They said it was getting summertime. They wanted that summertime stuff. So
Summertime
boom, there you go.
Blues. Man, that is one ugly.
Yeah.
I love that artist, by the way, but that is one horrible fucking design.
No, it's not. It's a great design.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect
it's
sense.
Blowjob face.
It is some real creepypasta shit.
Blowjob face. Oatmeal brain. No
Whatever.
one sees oatmeal brain. They see blowjob face. Throat
I'm gonna
fuck
just tell
mouth.
you something. I'm gonna just tell you something right now.
What?
Okay, I'm selling the shit out of them. I don't
Are you
care.
really? Here,
Yes.
Well, go to my merch site. Like, go to my merch store. Nobody clicks
fuck
on my
Dave's,
merch store.
Dave, I didn't even know you had merch.
Exactly. I have. You know
Why
what?
do you
I
guys
some-
have merch and I don't even have merch?
You don't have a merch store? You have
Hell no.
sponsorships. How do you not have a merch store? Go to my merch store, people. Oh, goddamn.
I'm going there.
No, you're
Calm
not.
down.
You're
Jesus.
sitting still. You literally.
I had to
weren't.
get the link.
Oh, I'm
Shit.
sorry. I apologize. Calm down. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now.
What, Dave's got porn ads on his merch
No,
store?
that
What
is
this?
gorgeous
Yes, he does.
Nix. That is not porn. That is Nixie. That is beautiful Nixie. You show some respect.
Is that somebody we know?
Yeah,
I
she's
bet.
one of my co-hosts.
Yes.
You've been on air with her.
Really?
Yes!
It's been a while then.
Oh my God. Go down. Look, we're 20% off everything right now.
God.
Look, there's the Pawn Nation line. Look,
Dude, you got a fucking shirt of your work on
yeah.
it?
Look at the dollar
What?
bill one. Look at the dollar bill
Oh,
one.
yeah, well,
look
I'm
at
gonna
it.
go get my fucking
Look at it.
college
Look at it.
Subway
Fuck
job.
you, it's
And I
advertising.
start selling Subway
Look at
shirts.
this. That's got everything on it. That's got the address, the phone number. That Pimpin' Pete made that.
What is that? You're selling your hourly job?
No,
merch?
I want people to rep the store if they want to. I do videos
This is
there.
unbelievable.
I do live shows there, Dick. This is fair.
Oh, hey, I used to work at Sherwin-Williams. How about we all go buy some paint merch?
It's gonna
on
be my
fucking
shop one day. This is fair game. But look at that design.
Hey,
It's got the address and everything in it.
Oh,
Hey, Willie.
man.
I don't know if you know this
What
or not,
the
but Dave works at a pawn store. Did you know that, Willie?
Oh, this has me dying. This
Go,
is so
go
fun.
show some of the other ones. There's great designs.
Oh, man.
Well, get off that one, Peepaw.
I'm going.
Go down. Neither B. Nelt. Someone bought the Neither B. Nelt shirt. Oh, hey, I forgot.
See, I mean, at least this isn't your fucking work.
I got great designs in there. Keep going.
This is
Show some of the other
unbelievable,
collections.
Dave. Dave, surely we could find something more interesting than you working at a pawn shop.
You know, whatever. There's my old business.
Treasure.
Look at my new hat that I got from Mater Motley. Made this hat,
Oh.
knitted it. Look at this thing. It's a gigantic fucking Magikarp, and it looks like it's eating my head. It's
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Mater Motley, amazing. Like, holy fucking fuck. Mater Motley in the chat. Give Mater Motley the suck. This is incredible. I love
That is
this
pretty
thing.
sweet.
Oh,
Oh
love it.
man,
But you had
this
more
is the
than this.
funniest shit
there
I've
should,
ever
yeah,
seen.
show more. Oh wait, more
I
more
did show-
topics. Go to
oh,
Mush
here we
Puff.
go.
Go to the Mush Puff collection.
Uh,
Well, that's a great one. Here, go back. There's only 3 there. New Dave.
Dave
No, that's
collection.
the old school stuff. So look. That's an old graphic. Love Talk with Dave. That's old graphic. Whatever. I've been around for.
I actually have one of these. I have one of these mugs. I bought one of these mugs.
What's great about my
This
site
is pretty
too,
OG.
What's great about this site too is I have all my logos uploaded to the site, so you can make any custom design, any shirt, any cup, any hat with any logo that's ever been updated. So you don't have to just buy what's there. You can literally make your own. Whatever that's there that I've uploaded, you can make whatever you want.
Who is Ren Ula is apparently saying you've asked to design merch for me? Well, maybe if I get bigger, maybe. I'm down, but I don't want to have like all this merch and an artist and all this shit if I don't sell anything, you know?
You will. Hey, PeePaw says he's selling merch. You're gonna sell merch. And if I know you, you're gonna make banging merch, and then you're gonna make banging
It's gotta
commercials
be fucking
about your
cool,
merch.
yeah.
You're gonna be like early Elvis the Alien, making like banging.
Oh,
merch
dude,
and
Elvis had
commercials.
the best
He
merch,
had
dude. That
sick
guy's shit is awesome.
Sick merch, and he did everything in house too. Him and his wife. It's really cool. That was a fun
Give me
interview.
your Sherwin-Williams code.
All I'm gonna say, Willie, is I don't even have 650 subs, and I've sold 20, 30, something like that,
That's
maybe
not bad.
different items.
That's really good.
Yeah,
Really? That's
Yeah.
a fuck ton.
That's not bad.
yeah.
Someone needs to buy my merch again. Come on, buy some merch, you fuckers. Somebody bought the Neeler B. Nelt shirt. All right. Anything else from either one of you two?
No,
No, subscribe to my channel. I got new video coming this week.
Who made that, people? That was made by
Squatching.
Squatchin, man. Once again, killing it out of the park with these graphics. Monday.
It's real. Oh, dude, this is so good.
Did you see the big top one for the one with Bunny?
Let me get that one up for
I
you.
do the Tuesday show with Bunny, who's a
Who's
clown.
Bunny?
Well, she's a clown cam girl.
What?
Yeah, she gets naked in clown costume. She's an emotional support clown, is what she likes to call herself. Who squirts on camera occasionally.
That sounds. What?
Yeah.
Oh,
This
it's
is a lot
great.
you're dropping on me, Dave. This is. Hold on.
Yeah.
I
She's
left,
old
and this
school
is who you
commentary,
replaced me
too.
with.
Well, I didn't replace anybody on Wednesday, so this is Big Top Tuesday. We have Wednesday open because no one
You
can fill your
replaced me with clown porn.
Yeah, a little bit.
But listen, she's
amazing.
old school commentary, dude.
There she is. She's in the
She's-
chat. She's amazing. Bunny Button. She's awesome.
Yeah, she was back in the day. She was like a fan of like watching Leafy is Here, people like that. I mean, she's
Really?
old school. Yeah, I was shocked when I had even more respect for her after I heard that.
Can I be real
So-
with you?
The
too?
internet is trippy, yo.
She's brought a lot to the show. Like she's
Yes.
really funny. She can talk. She doesn't give a fuck. She's one of us. And she's ballsy. She goes for it. She's really funny. And I've had a lot.
Okay,
of fun
if
with her.
if somebody made a joke about your OnlyFans when attending your fight, would you kick them off the card?
Nah, she'd probably like squirt in their face with seltzer or something. She wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, does she like tie balloons and make balloon animals too?
She does. Do you know how to make balloon animals? Like, oh, how do you blow them up though? That's the question. That would be OnlyFans
Oh,
subscription worthy right there.
You guys are a bunch of shitlords.
It'd be a lot of control. It'd be a lot of.
Well,
pelvic-
how are we shit lords?
You guys just are.
You asked the
All of them.
question.
Nah.
Everyone in the chat, it's like
We are pretty bad.
bunch of degenerates. you
Yeah,
know?
we are, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Did you-
Copious degenerates.
I tell you what, I guarantee you, Will, if you asked her, she'd give you a free trial link so you could.
I'm good.
Check
You
out her-
need some emotional support by a clown.
I'm good.
You should drop in
You
tomorrow
know-
and talk to her. She's really funny.
Do you know who her favorite creator
Well,
is right
maybe.
now?
Who?
Nicholas DeOrio.
Oh yeah, she's obsessed with Nick.
She loves Nicholas.
Loves Nick.
What is Twitter or is YouTube?
His videos, everything. Yeah.
Just him.
Oh,
she loves
wow.
him.
yeah.
Yeah, man, you must have been in commentary a long time if you remember Nicholas DeOrio making videos. Shit, I was borderline before my time. It's been
It's
years.
been a long time since we made videos.
I can't think of the last time.
And yes, she has taken balloon animal classes. She's a real clown. She doesn't fuck around.
Yeah.
All right. I think
I would show her Twitter, but it's not safe.
her.
I can't
No,
do
her
that.
Twitter's not safe. Willie,
No,
you should
it's
go
not
look at her
safe.
Twitter though. It's
Well, I'm sure I will. All right.
Somebody
No,
to
you're not.
love you.
You're lying.
Somebody who
Well,
loves you.
take it easy, guys. I'm gonna head out.
See you later, William.
Hi, Willie.
Thanks for having me on. Bye.
Hey, everybody. Willie Mac Attack. People, good show tonight, man.
Yeah,
It was a fun
it was
one.
a lot of fun.
Yeah. Rocking it out. No Matt tonight.
No.
Yeah,
I don't know where he was at. I didn't reach out to him. I just figured he'd be here.
What a
but
wiener.
whatever.
Yeah, what a big wiener.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go talk to the Puffs. You got anything else?
All right. No, I'm gonna cut out and go spend some time with the wife.
Oh,
so
okay, good. All right, so I don't have to even worry
Yeah.
about you. Have a good night, pal. Good
Yeah.
job tonight. We'll
All
see
right.
you tomorrow with Bunny.
all right. Good night, Mush Puffs.
Good night. See you later there. All righty. Well, it's just me and you. How you doing? Let me get out the piece. We got one more thing to do before we get out of here. We got one more rip. One more rip. Hey, Panic Fund donating my Creator Clash money to Dave's copious kit. $2. Nice. One more rip. One more rip. More likes. Yes, let's get more likes. 65 likes. We need more. It's time to transform into the weed lord that I am. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might go back to Twitch one more time and play some more boxing. I've really enjoyed that. Thank you guys for hanging out for another fantastic day, starting another fantastic week. We will see you next time. Keep it copious and right here on Dead on Dave Live. Real Talk, take us home. Come back after the fucking outro for one more rip. Take us home.
Cool as me, fly it in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Hakeem Olajuwon. But I guess that's what I need in life, cause I don't get no sleep at night. So I'ma just keep grinding till my people see the morning light. Feel like I'm Alexander's prodigy. Fuck your death threats, them niggas always talking honorary. The Pentagon the same, they trying to mold us in the pottery. But even if I die, my lyrics still a living history. You mean they treat us like we pawns and we listen cause we scared they ain't gon' beef with Genghis Khan? I'm higher than a dinosaur, she Oreo like Baltimore. I taught them what I know, that make me feel like I was Gryffindor. Get your game right, she hot, I call her sunlight. With lips like she's Brad's wife, I ask her cost a crash site. But that's the way it is, I guess I play protagonist. This shit will never change, I'ma go out with her. This may be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go. I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she super real. She think that ain't nobody cool as me. Fly it in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Hakeem Olajuwon. Yeah, da da da. Yeah, da da da. Hip hop. I'm real talk, hip hop. I'm real talk. Da da da. Good little J Philly. Yeah.
Welcome to the new world. You dig?
We do dig every single day. That's Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. Never forget him, not for one day. Thank you guys again. Amazing show. Really can't complain. You know, for those of you stuck around, we've actually been ripping good lately. You want to do one more? I think we had a dono or two on this stream. Pack of cards? Pack of cards? One in the chat for a pack of cards? Who wants a pack of cards with their rip? We pulled the Charizard earlier tonight. We're going to do a Brilliant Stars pack, see if we can pull another Charizard, do a big rip, and then a pack. Ready? Thank you, guys. Peace with chicken grease, but never in the Middle East. Palestinians hate the Jews. Jews hate the Palestinians. Make sure you're always clothed unless you're solo in the shower. Shout out to Selby. Good night. Excuse me there. Had to get that off my Murph. Code for anyone who wants it. TCG code 1, 2, 3, and 4. Can we get a hit? Let's get out of here. Big hit, big hit. We're going to get one. We're going to feel it. Cast form. Chimchar. Ball toy. That guy. This guy. We got shorts. More shorts. You can find more hits like, well, nothing. So he dies a horrible death. Thank you. Peace out.